Hey guys, it is me, Lindsay Colomb. I wanted to jump on as a follow-up to the video that I posted earlier. The video that I posted was a video from another consultant from a different company. She was from LipSense. This is actually my cousin. So she is somebody that I know very well. I've literally known her my entire life. And she was a LipSense distributor. And the video that I posted, if you haven't seen it, it's down in the feed, and I will link, I will link the video or the link to that post in here when I'm done. That video was filmed, I believe, in September, early September of last year. So we're coming up on over a year. It was her last post with this company. The last time she's ever publicly spoken about her company, her product, etc. And I came back across that video, and I remembered seeing it when it was first filmed. I remember it coming across my feed, and I remember stopping and watching, and as a network marketer, wondering what was going on. And I love her. She's my, she's family. And so, naturally I wanted to help. Naturally, I was just like, I just want to fix this. I want to fix what's going on here. But I posted it because I wanted to ask you guys, what do you pick up from this video, right? What unspoken communication are you guys picking up from this? And I want to talk about the things, hi everybody, I want to talk about the things that you guys have brought and perhaps give you some perspective. And I'm also going to give you the flip side of this and perhaps give you a lesson in how we train and push our teams, right? So the majority of you said she does not seem enthusiastic at all, which she doesn't. A few of you had said that it looked and appeared as though she was forced to do that video or she didn't want to do that video. A lot of you said she looked very uncomfortable. A lot of you just were like, well, she's not even wearing the product. She's not even using the product. A lot of you talked about how she didn't know anything about the product, right? She didn't know anything. She kept referring, one of the girls said she kept referring to it as stuff. She said, it's not a liquid lipstick. It's not a lip stain. It's just this really cool stuff. And so a lot of you guys picked up on these many different things, right? These many different things that were never said. She was actually speaking to you the exact opposite. She was telling you how great of a product it was. She was telling you that she loves it. She was telling you that she sells it. She was telling you that if you want it, come ask her for it. But what you guys heard was the exact opposite. And that is a lesson in unspoken communication, right? Huge lesson. There is so many lessons in that video, and God bless her. Bless her heart. She is my family. I love her to death. Like I would, and that's why I put the disclaimer in that video. Please do not have any rude comments. Like I will get protective over here. But even as somebody who I love very much, it broke my heart seeing that because I was just like, you're doing it wrong. What I want you guys to understand is the importance and the lessons in unspoken communication, how we show up, right? How we show up. So first part of this, I want to talk about us and our responsibilities and the way we present ourselves, our branding, how we're coming across, and all of the unspoken communications that we need to consider. This is why I tell you guys, if you're not excited, you can pretend to be excited about it all you want, but your network is going to see the truth. They're going to know the truth no matter what comes out of your mouth. They're going to pick up from you just how committed you are to your business. They're going to know without you ever saying it exactly how focused you are in your business, how important your business is to you, how much you prioritize your business, how passionate you are about your products, how much you know about your products, right? They're going to know those things without you ever giving it away. And the lesson in that when we go across or when we go on Facebook Live and the way that we come across is that we have to be perceptive of that. Is if we're going to present a product, we need to be very genuine about that. We need to make sure that, if I'm going to talk to you about this foundation, I'm going to show you why it's good. I'm going to tell you why it's good. I'm going to show you that I love this thing or this item and I use it and all of these other things, right? And then the passion behind it, if you're not excited, like I'm going to give you a perfect for instance. Where is it? Here it is. I always have one. I always have one. A perfect eyeliner pen. I am not passionate about this product. Yes, I just said it. Yes, I just admitted to the entire dream team of over 10,000 people that I am not passionate about the perfect eyeliner pen. I'm not. I'm not passionate about this product. Why? It's not a product that I use. When I put it on, which I can put it on, it's the only eyeliner out there that I can apply and not look like a clown, right? Or a raccoon. I don't wear jet black liner. I just don't. It doesn't suit my style. It's not something that I'm excited about because this isn't a product that I use regularly or at all. There's a few videos in here, a few trainings where I am using this product and I look like a freak. And you guys know which videos I'm talking about. One of them's in the Fempire and it's terrible. Every time it gets bumped, I'm like on suicide watch. It's terrible, right? But I'm not passionate about this product. And therefore, I do not talk about this product because it is very important to me that the unspoken communication is always that I am passionate, excited, and in love with everything that I'm talking about. And I will not get on Facebook Live and fake it. I won't do it. I will not fake being excited about a product that I'm not excited about. Are my clients excited about this product? Yes. Are a million beauty guides also very excited about this product? Yes. Is Heather Marks the queen of wings? Yes. Can she go on live and talk passionately and very authentically about how much she loves this product? Yes. I can't. Therefore, I do not talk about it, right? There are products that are, you don't have to be passionate, and you're never going to be passionate about every single product in your line because some of them you're strictly not using, right? That doesn't mean that they're not good quality. That doesn't mean they don't work well. It's just not you, right? And it's when we pretend and we try and force, making it look like it is us when it's not. People read that. They read that unspoken communication. And that video was a very dramatic, a very crystal clear indicator that she is not passionate about her business or her product. That she felt like she had to do this video. She spoke so much to each and every one of you that I don't like what I'm doing. She should have, and in all areas, she might as well have come on live and said, I'm not excited about these products. I hate the fact that I'm going live right now. I am so uncomfortable selling. I feel like I'm a nuisance. I feel like I'm throwing it out there and you guys don't want to hear it. She even actually said that in her video. I feel like I'm bugging you. I'm not even using the product. I don't use my product. Like, these are what she might as well have been saying. She might as well have just said those things. Now, sure, was it an extreme version? Of course. It was a very obvious version, but I can tell you that if you were open to it, which many of you aren't, and many people knowing that they're giving that person direct feedback will mask the feedback, right? We will sugarcoat everything and give it's because we are a supportive community and we should be. But if I took one of your lives and I gave it to a blind group who didn't know who you were, who never heard of you, and I said, what do you get from this video? What do you think they would get from it? Do you think they might read into something different? Do you think they would stop hearing the words that were coming out of your mouth and start creating an assumption based on your body language and all that unspoken communication? And I'm not saying this to stress you out. I'm saying this because if we become aware, what we can do is we can focus better on the things that we know that the unspoken communication will always be working in our favor. Now, on the second side of this and the flip side of this is how we lead our teams, okay? If I were her coach, which I wish that I was her coach. I wish she would have joined Limelight instead of LipSense, and I love her anyway, and you know what? I'm okay with it that she didn't. But if I was her coach, I would say, you're clearly you are very clearly uncomfortable with Facebook Live. I don't want to push you in that direction. I want you to get comfortable not talking about products. I want you to get comfortable on Facebook Live not discussing products. I want you to ease into that level of effortless, hitting go live, no stress. I want you to ease into that in another way before you ever talk about your products on Facebook Live, because your discomfort could be misread. Enter in the 100 Days of Lives challenge that I give you guys all the time. I say, start going live. Don't talk about your products. Get comfortable. Go live for 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight, a month straight, 100 days straight. And start getting really comfortable with coming on live and being yourself first. That would have been my very first bit of coaching to her. When a lot of us, we just push our teams is go live. Instead of get comfortable with going live, go live. And then we have people who may be passionate about the products, may in any other circumstance exude their excitement, are now blocked and blinded by fear. And it comes across as everything opposite to what their goal is, right? Going live is absolutely and undoubtedly one of the best social media tools you can have for selling in network marketing. 100%, right? We know that. But if you're scared shitless to go live, and you're scared and you're nervous and you read wrong, when you're talking about a product, it reads that unspoken communication can create assumptions in other people about how much you actually like those products. And so when we're leading people, we cannot push them or force them into things. And that's the second point I want to make, is her video, if you watch it, and many of you picked up on this, it felt as though she was being forced to do that. She did not look like that was her idea. It did not appear to be something that she elected to do on her own free will. Somebody asked her to do that video, and it's very evident if you watch it. It's very evident that this was not her idea. This was not something that she woke up and was like, you know what? I need to sell more of my product, and I really want to jump back into my business, and so I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to remind my network just what I do. That wasn't what was going on. And you all know that. We all picked up on it, even though she said that. She never said that, right? She never spoke that at all. And so the lesson in leadership here, and the flip side of this coin, is when we're leading people, right? Do not force them into things they're not ready for or don't want to do. We sometimes as leaders have to just accept that not everyone is going to work the way that we work, right? They're not going to work the way we work. And perhaps, and here is the sadness in this, and I see this in so many areas and so many companies and so many sectors, right? If we just allowed someone the free will of working their business in the way that makes them happy and encouraging them to find their happy avenue. What I have a training on, if you don't know what a happy avenue is, search that keyword in Dream Team. Finding their happy avenue. And we coach people to find their happy avenue, whether it be one-on-ones, fundraisers, events, vendor booths, Facebook Live, blogs, YouTube videos, whatever it is, right? If instead we stop trying to force a round peg into a square hole, and we then encourage people, what makes you excited? How does marketing this, how do you envision yourself marketing this? When you think about how you want to talk about this product, what sounds like fun to you? These very key questions are crucial. They are crucial. All too often, I will see leaders say, you need to do this, go do this way, this timing, this. And you have this round peg trying to force its way into a square hole and getting defeated and walking away. They walk away because they're like, well, shit, I did it exactly how she said. I did it exactly how she told me to do, and I am like a deer in headlights out there. This isn't for me. This business isn't for me. We've all heard that phrase, right? This just isn't the business for me. I'm just not cut out for this. But it's not because they're not cut out for this. It's because they have been directed in the wrong way. They have been coached in the wrong way. And that's not to say you're wrong or shame on you or anything like that. This is strictly a lesson. This is a lesson that every single one of us can gain something from, is instead of trying to or believing that the one way will work for all. Instead of believing that if you just did this, you'd be successful. If we got into a place where we said, what sounds fun to you? And let their brain create a vision of how they would naturally run this business. God, can you imagine the difference? Can you imagine how different it would be for people to have the freedom as how would I sell this product? How would how would I market this product? Can you imagine the difference of opening that door in someone's mind and saying, what do you see? I know what I see, but what do you see? And having a conversation with them and not saying, oh, you know what? I tried that and it didn't work. Well, you're not her. You're not her. Online parties do not work for me. They do not work for me at all. But I will never come here and tell you that they don't work for everyone. Because there are people out there that do online parties and they kill it. They kill it. Sure, it's not a huge group. It's not the majority, but they exist out there. So what doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you, right? And that is correct, Holly. Holly said, your network will respond better because you'd be genuine in it. And that's the other thing is, if we begin to get into the mindset and the understanding that how we coach directly affects the longevity of a person's stay in this business, their level of excitement, and we commit as leaders, is I want my people to be happy. I want this to be their what? What do I always say? Their happy place. I want this to be the break in their day. I want this to be the place that they come to when they're done with work and they want a little me time. I want this to be their happy place that they can't wait to escape to. But let me tell you something from a leader to another leader. It's never going to be their happy place if they're stressed out. It's never going to be their happy place if they're being pushed in a direction they're not meant for. It's never going to be their happy place if they're uncomfortable in extreme ways. Right? It's never going to be their happy place if we are telling them their ideas aren't going to work. Only ours will. That's not going to result in creating a happy place for your people. And you have to be committed to your people. You have to be committed to your downlines. You have to look at your downline and every single person that you recruit as your precious baby that you want to protect, you want to grow, and you want to raise into a grown, amazing adult who has more babies. And if we treat our downlines and understand they're all going to have different personalities, just like your kids do if you have kids and you know this, they're all going to be vastly different. They're all going to come with their own set of challenges. They're all going to teach you a lot. A lot. And some of those lessons come in a very painful, frustrating way, just like kids. But they're also going to be amazing. They're also going to be a huge, if anything, the majority of your success story. They will be the most important part of your success story. So handle them with care. Would you tell your child who wants to do something a new way, you're wrong, that's not going to work. That's a dumb idea. No. Your downlines are no different. Begin treating them, and I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible because it's going to come across totally backwards. Treat them like your children. Care for them like your children. That's the better way to say. Care for them as if they were your children. Don't treat them like children. Hopefully you're following me on this thought process and you're not taking it a different way and spinning. Somebody's going to take a clip of what I just said. Treat your downline like children, and it's going to go viral, and then I'm going to be a monster, and you know how that goes. But anyway, I do want you to think about that, because the lesson I took from that video is, what did her coach do to her? What did her coach do to her? And somebody who is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and everyone who commented on how white her teeth are, she's been working in dentistry for a very long time, and that is bright smile. That's what you're seeing with her teeth, very white teeth. She gets her teeth laser done all the time. But anyway, I look at that and I say, you're beautiful. You have the funnest personality, which I didn't see at all in that video. You're smart, so smart. You're so driven. She has every quality that a network marketer should have. And yet, that video, you saw it. That is the result of how she was coached and her experience. And I can tell you so much about what her direct sales experience has been based on that single video. And it breaks my heart. And so the message that I'm bringing to you today is, one, be aware of the unspoken communication that we have, right? Be aware of that unspoken communication. It's 80% of your language. 80% of everything that you're doing is being perceived by the unspoken communication. Number 2, be very careful on the experience you are giving to your downline, because it will show. It will greatly impact their stay here. It will greatly impact how they feel about their business. Care for your downline as if they were your children, because that's how important they are in this business. So, yes, she is. She's absolutely beautiful. She is. So that is it. That's what I've got for you guys today. I'm so glad that video came across, because unspoken communication was a huge part of our training in Napa when we were at the executives training. And I was like, what a beautiful example of unspoken communication. And I don't know if I just attracted that. I manifested this lesson to bring to you all, but it was perfect. Great timing, amazing lesson. And something that I want you guys to think about. The video that I'm talking about, I posted here in the Dream Team. It is not of me. It is actually of my cousin, and she is a LipSense distributor. This was the last video she ever did for LipSense, and it was from last September. So it was almost a year ago, and she's quit the business ever since, but that was her last bit with LipSense. So either way, if I'll link the video in the comments, and I'll also link it in the description for you. So if you don't have no idea what I'm talking about, if you're watching this 4 months from now, you'll be able to refer back to it. But think about those lessons. I want you to really go watch go pick a random live that you've done and go, what's the unspoken communication here? Or find a buddy who is one of your most brutally honest friends, right? We all have one. My sister's mine. I have many others who will give me it very straight. Ask somebody who will give you that brutal honesty. What do you hear, or what do you pick up from this video? What are you seeing? What is the unspoken communication here? And get some feedback on it, and be open to that feedback. Be very open to that feedback, because that feedback can change your business. That feedback can change everything. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you, Emily. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.